That's Zybar right there. They're feeding us every night during the event. And this PLC, what a surprise, throwing a backflip. But, wow, one thing that is a surprise, he didn't ride it out, Specs.
That's very uncharacteristic for Pierre-Louis Costes, the 2011 world champion. And it doesn't really matter because we still have 22 minutes remaining. He's getting back out there. He's going to try regain priority or pick up a wave underneath Alex Uranga's priority and do it again.
For sure, for sure. So we'll wait for a score to come through on that, but it's not going to be much of anything because he wasn't able to complete the backflip.
And Antofagasta really turning on for us here on this final day.
Yeah, I mean, we were so unfortunate yesterday to not get any waves for the entire day. Could not run any heats. Congratulations to Emma Cobb.
Look at her coming up the beach. Fans are going to start mobbing her. She better get ready for it. And this is what it's all about, you know. The peeps on the beach coming down, getting their photos, autographs, and just want to be a part of the action. And that's why we have these events in such amazing places like this, to bring you the best bodyboarders, the best bodyboarding in the best waves around the world.
100%.
As we see Alex Uranga, he is in first priority, just having a look, making sure Pierre-Louis Costes doesn't come too close and sneak away with a good wave, which he might just do this. Nope,
he thought about it.
He doesn't like that. So Pierre-Louis Costes, he is in second priority, which means he has to give way to Alex Uranga on any wave.
Who is on this left-hander. First wave of the heat for Alex.
It's a nice roll to start off with.
Nice clean roll, and look at this bull section. He could get another one right now, couldn't he?
I think he's going to do an RS. There we go, look at that.
Yeah, you can see the setup for sure. Great
Absolutely.
call, Specs.
He also knows he's in a final. There's no need to hold back. He's going to have another little section here.
Look at
another
this.
roll. Alex Uranga going to town.
Yeah,
that
three good maneuvers on that wave.
That is one way to start a heat. And getting four maneuvers in there, roll, an RS, a spin, and another roll. He's definitely going to get some good scores for that. All of those maneuvers clean with a little bit of air under all of those lip maneuvers. He's going to be well rewarded by the judges.
Yeah, that's going to put him up into the lead over Pierre's 2.38.
a
Here's the
replay.
takeoff again. This is
PLC.
another wave by PLC?
No, this was his last one that he didn't land. I think the lip looked like it landed just on him, on his back, maybe on his legs, maybe lifted one of the rails up.
Yep.
It just bugged him. So, yeah, very uncharacteristic. Unlucky, I guess, but he's definitely not someone to give up, and he's going to be fighting for.
20 minutes to go, still a long time.
Absolutely. This is the final heat of the day.
That's right. We are almost done with the 2013 Antofagasta Bodyboard Festival. Specs, sitting next to me, Eric Apple, your host for the IBA Tour. And this is a great opening wave for Alex Uranga.
I'll talk you through this thing. Just taking off with a nice roll, set up with a little carve. This looks like a little section here. He does that RS that I preempted. Clean, rides out of it, and little carve reverse. And he looks for this last little section here. Does a nice roll. Perfect execution. Alex Uranga is going to be stoked with that.
And he gets a 7.5 on his opening wave, Sasha. 7.5.
That is exactly how you start a final, let me tell you.
Yeah, for sure.
He's feeling good. He's feeling strong and in good rhythm. As you see Emma Cobb being carried up the beach by her fellow athletes over there. And what an amazing performance by Emma Cobb. You know, she's come a long way. I think last year was the first time she entered a major Grand Slam event at Pipe. Did well, was getting some pipe bombs in her heat. And look at her now, winning her first Grand Slam event right here in Antofagasta, Chile.
Good for her.
Look at that smile. You couldn't wipe it off with a cricket bat. She's going to be stoked. Yeah, lovely work.
Yaya's going to catch up with her.
All right, I'm sure we're going to turn to them in a moment once we get ready. And I think we're ready here. Let's see what's going on. How's that shot? Claiming. Everyone just being stoked. Keeping all the guys at bay. And look at the sponsors. Good support there.
I'm with the winner of the last hit. Thanks, Eric. This is Emma Cobb. Estoy aquí con Emma Cobb, la ganadora de la división de mujeres. Emma, just dime solo cómo te sientes, Emma. How do you feel winning like the first Antofagasta Bodyboard Festival?
Literally, I'm speechless. I'm so tired. My legs are like jelly, but it's the most amazing feeling. It's my first final, first win for any World Tour event I've done, and I'm over the moon.
Ok, ella dice que se siente muy feliz, está muy cansada, dice que sus piernas están como jalea, pero está feliz de haber ganado el Antofagasta Festival. Bueno, Emma, I just like to congratulate you for this win, and well, everybody's happy that you are the first person that make the history in Antofagasta winning this hit.
I'm so over the moon. Thank you to everyone, all my support back home, my friends, my family especially, all my sponsors, everyone that helps me get here. And Chile, thank you very much. It's been an amazing visit, and I look forward to coming back. And yeah, muchas gracias everyone.
Y Emma dice que muchas gracias a todo Antofagasta y a Chile. La campeona del bodyboard. She's the champion of the Grand Slam division. And back to you, Eric. Send guys.
Thank you so much. Stoked to hear how happy Yo-Yo and Emma Cobb is. Congrats to champion. Alex Uranga up on a wave. We did miss a wave of PLC. We haven't got a score yet, but you saw he had a big air. Look at all the speed, though, for Alex.
Wow, that's Alex's answer back. He just comes unstuck, catches the rail on his way around in the flats. But you guys did see that split screen that we had there earlier. Pierre-Louis Costes with a massive backflip. I don't know what he got scored for that, but it's going to be a serious score. Alex Uranga tried to answer back with that ARS and just caught a rail coming around. I don't think it would have been scoring more than Pierre-Louis Costes' flip, but nonetheless, it would have been a great answer back. This heat is wide open.
He's going to get a score in the 7s on that wave.
I think he's going to get an 8. It's a big
Pretty
set.
big set wave, you're right.
Great line. Pretty big flip.
Yeah.
Out of the flats. Lands it clean. I think the judges are really going to like that. My call's an 8. I'll leave it up to them.
Asking for some more applause for... Take a look at the replay.
This is Alex Uranga trying to answer back to Pierre-Louis Costes. He gets a good section here, does well to punch to the foam, and just kind of loses. I think it was pretty bumpy landing and just kind of loses control.
He made it through the hard part. He pushed through that lip and completed the rotation. And a score coming in, 7.25 for PLC.
There we go, 7.25. So Pierre-Louis Costes, he's still in second place, but he's catching up. You know, he's in a good position. Alex Uranga with a 7.5, Pierre-Louis Costes 7.25. Those are the two high scores. They're both sitting with medium 2s as second backup scores there.
And we see Emma and our other finalist, Alex Rinder, they're celebrating together. They're definitely happy. I mean, I'm sure Alex wants to win, of course, but she can't be unhappy with a second place.
No way. That was an amazing performance from Alex Rinder. And, of course, Emma Cobb as well. But Alex Rinder, the young Canarian, 15 years old, and in her first final right here at the Antofagasta Pro Bodyboard Festival. Excellent performance. Well done, ladies. You've put on an amazing show. Thank you.
She's got to be excited, 100%.
As we see some sets approaching out the back, boys look like they're in position and in first priority. I want to say Pierre-Louis Costes might be in first priority. I don't know, but we will see as this set rolls in who gets the first pick.
Good size set wave rolling through right there.
And I'm sure these guys know what they're doing. They would have just let that one go. They could see there was no scoring potential. They are patient. They need to get good scores. This is the final.
Okay, looks like red. PLC is in position for this next wave, possibly. And he has priority. Nope. Didn't even paddle for that one. Too small.
So we've just been informed Pierre-Louis Costes with first priority. Alex Uranga in the yellow vest, he is in second priority. He has to give way to Pierre-Louis Costes on any wave that Pierre likes at this point. Once he paddles, he will give up priority and it'll move back over to Alex Uranga. So that is the situation. In first place, Alex Uranga still with a 7.5 and a 2.5, a total of 10 points. Pierre-Louis Costes 7.25 and a 2.38. He's on a 9.63 total. Things are going to change right now.
PLC is up, Specs, and he's driving on a good-sized set wave. He's in second place. He's going to take the lead on this wave.
Big looping roll. Puts a bit of air under his board. He's sitting in the pocket. He's going to be looking for a second section here.
Look
and
at
I think
this
he's gonna
ball.
take a big
Boom.
backflip. Rides out of it. This is what Pierre-Louis Costes is known for. BMT, and he's got another section here. Another big roll.
You gotta be kidding me. It's going to be a big score.
He's not finished with this. He's going to give us more. Nope, that's it. Pierre-Louis Costes, 3 hits. Let's see what the judges give him.
That wave's going to be close to a 9, and Alex Uranga is going to be playing catch-up now.
I think so. Alex Uranga, 7.5. He currently does have the highest individual heat score, but he is going to have to start again. He has to replace that 2.5 if he wants to keep up with Pierre.
Going to be a big score, a real big score. Look at this, PLC.
Drawing such a good line. He reads the section so well. Does a nice power roll off that. Good extension. Lands perfectly in the pocket again. Slows himself down so that he doesn't outrace this next section. Does a great through the lip punching ARS. Lands it clean. Rides out of it. And he's not done here. Another roll through the lip here.
8.2 for Pierre-Louis Costes. maybe even a little bit low, because that was pretty close to as good as it gets on these waves today.
I mean, that's a near excellent score. 8.2 is a very healthy score to have. And he is in a commanding lead, I want to say that. Alex Uranga is looking for, what does he need?
He needs a 7.96. A 7.96, which is definitely within his range. He had a 7.5 to open the heat up, so still plenty of time. 12 minutes to go, halfway through the heat already. But Alex Uranga is, like I said, playing catch-up to PLC, the 2011 IBA World Tour champion.
And this is the final of the men's of the Antofagasta Pro 2013 Bodyboard Festival. Pierre-Louis Costa is in a commanding lead. Alex Uranga playing catch-up, and this is serious. This is serious. I mean, what are these guys walking away with? Do you know?
Remember, $8,000 for the winner, plus 2,000 points.
Wow.
And don't forget, $5,600 for second place, 1,720 points.
Wow.
Let's see.
That is serious. I can see Alex Leon is standing here. He's got the envelopes with the dollars. And that is what these boys are going to be walking away with. And maybe we can actually get a screenshot of what
we're going to show. I'm going to open up the winners' winnings right here.
Oh, I don't know. You got yourself a handful there. And I want to say that is a lot of money.
These are all
these guys
hundreds.
are walking away with.
What are you working with? This is the winner. This is no joke. These are all $100 bill, crispy ones. This is the winner's envelope. $8,000 for the winner.
All I want to say is, Pierre or Alex, whoever wins this, just make sure you count this. Okay? Just make sure you okay. All right. Give it back to the guys there. It's in good hands. So we've handed it over. We don't have any of it. And in your screen there, you can still see
big money for the winner.
You can still see Emma Cobb, who has just taken out the ladies division Grand Slam series of the 2013 Antofagasta Pro Bodyboard Festival. She is stoked. 4 grand richer, 2,000 points towards her campaign, and smile on her dial, let me tell you.
Sure.
As we see Pierre-Louis Costes.
Look at all the speed carrying across that section. Didn't like it. Pulls out.
He was keeping busy there. He just wants to see what's going on, stay in the game.
But a 7.2 and an 8.2 for PLC is definitely a good, strong score. And with 10 minutes to go now, he can afford to sit out the back, be patient, and wait for the opportunities for excellent waves, correct?
Absolutely. He's in a commanding lead. He's got a stranglehold at this point. But I want to say, Alex Uranga, he has a smaller task ahead of him than what Pierre did before. He only needs a 7.96. Pierre got an 8.2. So we need something similar to that, and we'll be good to go.
We're getting some weather here in the commentators' booth.
All right, that's the
9 minutes, 30 seconds
of our concerns right now. We can see a fishing boat or a safety vessel just floating off the back line there with a jet ski just bobbing off the edge of it. These guys just making sure that the competitors out here are safe, keeping an eye on everything, and just creating a bit of a safe and secure environment for our top competitors to be doing their thing.
9 minutes to go. 9 minutes and 10 seconds to go.
Look at that
There's
face.
your money.
Look at that face.
Let's see it, Emma. Show us the money, Emma.
There you go.
Show us the money.
Well done. She's still pumped, and she should be.
I want her to open it up. Start throwing it out.
No, I don't think she's going to be doing
She's gonna
that.
make
She's
it,
smart.
You think she's going to make it rain tonight in one of the clubs?
I don't know. I think she's just going to be paying back all of those expenses she had to cover for this trip. And I think that'll put her in a good position to maybe get some decent sponsorship so that she can follow the rest of the tour. I know the ladies have got a Grand Slam in Sintra. It looks like there might be something in Puerto Rico. I don't know the exact events of the ladies. Excuse my ignorance here, but I know for sure Sintra is on. And
which one is that?
In Portugal. I think it's in September or late August, somewhere like that. So it's going to be an awesome event, and I'm sure Kaba now can afford to get there, and she will, as she is in a good position.
And there will be a men's qualifying event there as well.
Absolutely, I'm going. I'm there. And I think a drop knee Grand Slam, I'm there. I'm pumped.
How could you not be? How can they hold it without you?
They will. But I want to be there. I want to be a part of it. This year's IBA Tour has been amazing, and it is far from over, let me tell you. Both riders, Pierre-Louis Costes and Alex Uranga, sitting out in the lineup. In priority, I'm guessing Alex Uranga, as we saw Pierre-Louis Costes on that last wave. And
less than 8 minutes to go. PLC in the lead for the time being, but don't count out Alex Uranga, the man from the Basque country. He has a 2.5 as wave to get rid of. He wants to get a 7.96 or bigger to get back in the lead.
And he's very capable of doing something
Sure.
like that. I saw that semi-final roll that he attempted. If he had landed that, he would have probably got a 9 or a 9.5 or
And
definitely in the excellent range. If he gets something similar to that, he is on, let me tell you.
Uh-oh, PLC having a paddle.
He's so dangerous when it comes to this. He picks up these inside waves, finds sections, and does big moves, getting big scores. That one just didn't work out for him, so he opts to pull out. He didn't have priority. He had nothing to lose. He'll be back on Alex Uranga's heels, just picking up anything he lets go through.
We hear an alarm going off in the parking lot. Seems like there's always some kind of car alarm going off in this country.
I think it might be the sound system putting up the bass and just setting off some car alarms here.
It's possible.
So we see Alex
Uh-oh,
Uranga
here's Alex. Reverse 360 in the bull.
setting up with that, and he's looking for a little section here.
Here it is.
Little setup carve, and
No.
this wave just kind of petering out. Hasn't offered much yet, and he opts to pull out. He knows he's still got time, maybe a good call.
6.5 minutes.
The priority has gone over to Pierre, and I don't know if Pierre's going to play tactics here. He might just try hold Alex off anything good that comes through. Usually he doesn't do that kind of stuff. I've never really seen him play that card too much, but you never know. This might be the day for it.
Nice cutback reverse 360 right here. Throwing some spray, snapping it around nice and quick. He was setting it up because he knew there wasn't a section to roll on, right?
Absolutely. He knew he needed something big. He doesn't care if he walks away with nothing. He's going all out. He's going for broke.
Go big or go home.
That's it. Just like
Oh.
that. Pierre-Louis Costes backflipping off a serious closeout there. He wasn't playing the strategic game, holding priority, keeping Alex off. He just wants to surf a heat and win out fair and square with good riding, which I love to see. Alex Uranga is going to be making his way back into the lineup with Pierre-Louis Costes. There might be a little paddle battle coming up here, depending on how far out both of these guys are.
It looks like Alex is a little bit further out.
So there we go. Alex Uranga will probably gain priority and be in pole position to pick up anything he likes.
IBA fans, remember, the biggest tour in the world for the sport of bodyboarding heads to Brazil. Next week, Itocachaira is the spot to be. We will be there. Eric Apple Specs next to me. We will all be there next week, going crazy in Rio de Janeiro for the men's GSS event. That's right, a Grand Slam Series event. Big money, big points for the men's world tour going down in Brazil.
I'm
Starting
pumped.
next week, we're headed out tomorrow.
I am pumped. I want to be there, frothing. And look at the set rolling in here. Alex Uranga might be in a good position to answer back. What is he going to do? He opts to just duck under it. That just went a
Got
bit
caught inside
wide.
a little bit.
So we'll see what happens. Not much behind it, and time is counting down. How much time we got left?
4 minutes, 40 seconds to go.
And Alex Uranga, he's playing very patient here. He knows he needs to go big. He's paddling further out. I think he wants a bigger wave. I think he really wants to answer back with some volume here. And maybe the one behind this will offer something.
He wants
Alex
to
Uranga.
come back with some style.
Absolutely. Basque country. I mean, this guy has got a fight in it. He's got a bit of a mongrel in him when he's in a heat. He does
Yep.
not give up. and
Look
he
at him. He's going to
fights-
take off on this one.
He
No.
fights to the bitter end. He
He's
knows
been
what
pretty
he needs.
picky.
He is pretty picky. He's a smart guy. He knows what's going on. You can see Alex Rinda talking, I guess, to family, posing for us here on the webcast.
I wonder if they're watching her. I know her brother was commenting earlier on our page. This is Alex Uranga. Look at the set wave.
Going huge roll. And
And he holds on to it. Yeah, he does.
He holds on. Clean riding out of that. So the judges are definitely going to be rewarding him. I don't know if it's going to be an 8-point ride, but we will see what the judges
7.96
give
is
him.
what he needed, and I don't know if that's going to be at one maneuver on that wave. Man, he's got 3.5 minutes to go. He's got one more attempt, I'm going to say.
Absolutely. He looks a little bit tired there. He has also surfed a fair few heats today and taken his fair share of beatings. So both of these guys will be feeling a bit of fatigue, physical and mental, as we see the replay. Alex Uranga setting up for a serious section here. Full speed ahead, straight up through the lip. and
Kaboom.
Puts a serious bit of air between him and his board. I mean, it's between the board and the bottom of the wave, and somehow rides out of that.
Yeah, showing some core strength there and some grip strength, holding onto the board, keeping himself on top of the board and pushing forward in that white water. We're going to get a score for him just a minute.
And that looks like the score's come in.
6.38. Oh, no, that's not it. I'm sorry.
I think that was it. No, that wasn't. I don't know. I don't actually know if that was the score. Because he did have that wave in between where he did that carve. combination. That must have been the 3-3-8 that we can see on our live scoring system inside the booth. So that last wave, the 6-3-8, was for that roll off the closeout. The judges have scored him a 6.38 for that set roll. Alex Uranga needs to go back to the drawing board.
Yeah, he's got to bump that up by about 2 full points. He has one last chance, I would say, to do it.
He definitely has a last chance. 2 minutes and 10 seconds remaining. Alex Uranga is hungry as ever.
Look at the set.
Racing back out to the back line and back into position for what could possibly be his only and last chance to claim a victory here today at the 2013 Antofagasta Pro.
And what a
Bodyboard
time for the
Festival.
set to come in. He needs it.
And it looks like a bit of action coming through.
Yeah,
out the back
more
there.
sets on the back. Look at the boats bumping up.
A minute 40, that's plenty of time for these waves to come in.
And where is PLC? I see Alex paddling, but where is Pierre-Louis Costes?
I think right now he might be playing a bit of a strategic game. This is the time when you want to be playing this. 1 minute and 30 seconds. He's not going to
Okay.
give up priority right now.
This is him right here in the center of the screen. Is he going to take off on this wave?
Some
If he
nail
does it,
biting.
you know, Alex will. Oh, this is good. Look at this wave. No.
He's going to sit out the back. He knows Alex Uranga can't get that and cannot make anything happen with this wave. So he's going to wait, hold priority, and attempt to keep Alex Uranga off anything that could offer him the score of a 7.96, which is all he needs to take the lead away from Pierre-Louis Costes and claim victory here today. Under a minute remaining. What do we got going?
Man, it is getting down to crunch time for Alex Uranga from the Basque Country. Is he going to be able to make something happen? It might be too late. I see him there on the inside.
He's looking for anything and everything, but I don't think he's going to be able to pick
Going to be tough.
off anything good enough that's going to give him almost an 8-point ride. That is a big ask for an inside wave. He's going to have to move out, maybe try pick up a medium-sized one and get busy on it. And Pierre-Louis Costa is keeping a close eye on him.
Yep, going to be tough. Alex Uranga realizes this is his last opportunity.
30 seconds remaining. Alex Uranga going for a huge flip, and he lands it clean.
I don't know if that's going to be an 8, though, a 1-maneuver wave, but look out back.
Pierre-Louis
PLC
Costes.
wants to put an exclamation mark on his victory, possibly.
And
No,
he's just
nothing
coming in.
doing.
He's just coming in. And I don't know.
I'll tell you, at the very least, hearing Mono yell "ay ay ay" and hearing the crowd scream is going to make him nervous. Though.
I think so. I think so.
That's the end of the heat. I'm going to say unofficially, PLC winning. Alex Uranga, I don't think he had near an 8 on that wave. What do you think?
I don't know. I'd hate to be a judge right now. I'm leaving this all in the judges' hands. Personally, I think Pierre-Louis Costes won. He was the better rider in this heat. But Alex Uranga never gave up, always put up a good fight, and who knows, he might just get the score in those 9 seconds, which would be a serious turnaround in situation here. We are just waiting for that last score to come in. It might be a bit of a wow factor, considering it was the last 30 seconds of that heat. The judges might just, you know, I don't know, man, I don't know. This is in the judges' hands. I don't want to be a part of this. I'm just commentating, giving my opinion, and what an honor to be a part of this event.
Yeah, again, Eric Apple joined by Sasha Specker, one of our GSS qualified riders, one of the best bodyboarders in the world, both on the knee and in the prone position. And he is commentating alongside of me as he does it during so many of the events. We are waiting for one final score for Alex Uranga. Did he get a 7.96, which will push him through
Here's the
to
replay.
a victory in
Look
the
at this
replay?
It's a pretty big RS. He lands a bit of bounce in the flats. And, wow. It seems there's a bit of a hang-up with the judges here. They are really contemplating the score. Pierre-Louis Costa is just floating out there. He is not going to return to the beach until that score is read out. He wants to hear the score.
A 6.9 coming in for Alex Uranga. I didn't think it was enough. A full 1 point short. Wow. Look at that. He had, you know, two 6s, a 7.5, but not enough to keep up with an 8.2 and a 7.25 at PLC. So your winner of the 2013 Antofagasta Bodyboard Festival is former world champion from 2011, PLC Pierre-Louis Costes from France.
The Frenchman is going to be very happy with that. Let's look at it like this. He wins, and his little apprentice, Alexander Rinder, walks away with a second place. it's a good day, let me tell you, for the Pierre-Louis Costes fan club, family, and support team.
So $8,000, which I just held in my hand, going home with PLC, and 2,000 points. Second place, Alex Saranga taking home 1,720 points and $5,600. A good day for both these guys, a great event. We had waves all day long. We got lucky with the swell and the wind conditions. We are definitely stoked, aren't you?
What an amazing event. You know, a big congratulations to Pierre-Louis Costes for taking out this event. And of course, Alex Uranga, who has put on one of the best performances I've ever seen him put on, especially in waves like this. Very challenging, very tricky, and keeping his nerve, never giving up. Both of these guys, I mean, hats off. Well done, guys.
Yeah, I mean, Alex Uranga chasing that 7.9 for the last 10 minutes of the heat. Not able to get it, but still doing such a good job. Eric Apple next to Sasha Specker. We are stoked. Great event. Great time in Chile. 2 events in Chile.